Hello Sagittarius, this is going to be your reading for the month of May 2019. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Sagittarius. If this reading does not resonate with you, please check your other Sun, Moon, and Rising. If this reading resonates with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate so much your feedback and your support. And the first card is the Six of Swords in reverse. You guys have been through some difficult times now, and you got yourself caught up in a situation where there has been so many conflicts and there has been so many breakup with a lot of people. Your goal right now is to transition into a better place. Your goal now in life is to maybe move into another country. Some of you definitely want to travel. Some of you definitely want to learn and see the world. Because the place that you're at does not serve you, and I think this is a great time for you maybe to change the scene, change where you're at, and go somewhere else you've never been. And then you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Some of you have grown and some of you have matured, and they have learned that useless argument leads to nowhere, and that's why you guys are pausing and reflecting on what you're saying and what you're doing rather than to jumping into conclusion, especially with this combination of cards. Like some of you are just tired of the conflict, some of you are just tired of the arguments that leads to nowhere. And with the Knight of Swords in reverse, it doesn't make any sense anymore. All of these conflicts, they don't make any sense. And you can no longer understand how you're going to keep on fighting. The Eight of Cups. This is very suitable for the reading. The Eight of Cups is a card of transition in itself. It's a card of action, and it is when we leave behind some disappointment, illusion, deception, and lies. There's a movement that's going to take place during May, whether it's a physical movement, whether it's a mental movement, or whether it is spiritual movement. However, there is definitely a change and transition for you, Sagittarius. And the next card is the Three of Swords. As I said before, you were involved in a lot of heartbreak. You were involved in a lot of difficult situation and some painful encounters with other people. And your heart has been stabbed. Literally, your heart has been stabbed and your soul has been crushed by someone or something in your environment. And then we have the Empress card and the Queen of Swords. This is a time for you to focus on yourself and gain your balance again. And the Queen of Swords here could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. There is a strong air energy going on in your reading. The Queen of Swords is about facing the truth. The Queen of Swords is not afraid of confronting her deepest fear, is not afraid of confronting other people. This is a time for you where you need to confront your deepest issues and communicate them in order to gain some healing. The next card is the Five of Pentacles. This is definitely a struggle. This is definitely a being left out in the cold. Some of you have broken up with a lot of people, and some of you are choosing to go on their own journey. And this is a kind of a difficult period for you, Sagittarius. The Five of Pentacles is not an easy card. It signifies financial difficulties. It signifies being left out in the cold. The snow is a symbol of death, okay? The snow is a symbol of death. The snow is a symbol of paralysis. Some of you are paralyzed emotionally, physically, or financially. And the church is the symbol, this is the church. The church is a symbol of spirituality, spiritual liberation. So you are liberating yourself spiritually. And then you have the Four of Wands. Some of you are definitely breaking up with a person. If that's not the case, in terms of your career, in terms of your project, what you hope for, you know, the good results that you really wished for are not tangible. The Four of Wands is about graduation and success and your final destiny after you've been working so hard and putting a lot of energy into something, and then when it's in reverse, that thing that you put a lot of time and efforts into is not working out. I'm gonna show you the cards after I finish. So let's get one card. The Ace of Cups, very beautiful. So even though that this time could be very difficult for you, Sagittarius, it is a difficult time to change some things in your life, but you're going to change some aspect of your life during this time. It might not be easy at first because the situation is really difficult to get through. You see how heavy these energies are? Let me show them to you. You see how heavy the energies are? Like you have the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, you have the Six of Swords, and you have the Eight of Cups. All of these cards are about struggles, change, and transformation. The Five of Pentacles is of course paralysis, financial paralysis. And the Six of Swords is about movement. With the Eight of Cups, both of these cards are about movement. Both of these cards are about change. This is a time where you are called to change things in your life or move physically from one place to another. And then you have the Three of Swords, and Three of Swords is a crucial decision that you have to take. So I'm going to show you the cards. You see how difficult the energies are? There are some decisions in the making to liberate yourself from struggles and paralysis in your life. Your life is not moving ahead and there is a stagnation. Some of you are suffering from depression. Some of you are going through financial difficulties, and some of you are in some conflict with their partner. You've been lied to, you've been deceived, and you can no longer fight, and you can no longer carry on the fight, you know, carry on the warrior personality. The World card is your understanding that you want more in life. Your goal is bigger than getting yourself involved in these cyclical, painful events. And with the Four of Wands, you realize there is no success and there is no happiness in this situation or in this life that you're living, and you're deciding to be honest with yourself and communicate to yourself the truth and get clarity about the situation and heal yourself. The Temperance card, this is your card. This is about balance. You're reaching a place where you are spiritually enlightened. There's going to be change for you, Sagittarius, during the month of May, but that's going to be after you go through some major paralysis, and then you reach an epiphany. This is an epiphany, okay? You see how she has an epiphany? The angel is having an epiphany, and you're spiritually guided through this change. So don't worry, the universe is with you to help you to go through any necessary changes in your life. And then you have the Ace of Cups, which is very powerful. The Ace of Cups is emotional change, is transformation. It's healing. You've been through a lot and now you're going to heal yourself. I'm going to choose 3 cards for career, love, and spiritual growth. So let's see for career. For your career is the 9 of Swords. This is definitely suitable with all of the cards that showed up here. Definitely because you are going through some major changes and you are dissatisfied with the external situation that's in your life. And don't overcrowd your head with stress and anxiety. And then you have the Page of Cups in terms of your love life. There isn't much openness in your love life. You must allow yourself to communicate clearly how you're feeling inside. In terms of your spiritual growth, you have the 4 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Pentacles is about letting go of old structures when it's in reverse. Don't hold on to material things, because everything that is material will eventually dissipate and will eventually disappear. That's why you're going through some difficult times, because you're holding on to material things in life. You are holding on to people, and the more you hold on, the more you struggle. So let's see what's the advice for you. What's the advice for Sagittarius? The advice for you is the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is a card of focus. The 8 of Pentacles is a card of directing your energy into healing yourself. It's about directing your energy in the appropriate and in the productive manner. So the 8 of the 8 of Wands is releasing yourself from situation that you can't control. You have the Hanged Man and then Justice. You must allow things to go in their flow, but don't be a victim of a situation. Don't victimize yourself. Thank you, Sagittarius, and goodbye.